Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never hear this. This is Z3 Dogs Under Fouls, the Wiv, come back at you with some more Warhammer 40k. This time, I'll be covering Genestealer Cult. So, I'm gonna get out there and say it. This is my least favorite faction. Uh, they are decent. They're not great. If GW brought back the 20 stack of Pure Strain Genestealers, oh my god. Because these things with Twisted Helix are nutty. That's so good that I think, unfortunately, would not make it a top army, but at least make it more considerable. Cons- make you consider it more. Words hard. Um, they have cool things like you can deep strike more of them. They have ambush. They have shooting over each other, crosshair. Um, and they have a lot of things that I think for the army is interesting, but they don't wow me. And the thing is they're the only factions actually on Terra that's like an enemy of mankind. Like they're on Earth, they're on Holy Terra. That's what the custodians have to deal with. Just like the trillions of people, and then these effing things. Fix that actually because yeah, and then okay. So how do I have this list? Let me do it in reverse order and just show this stuff off first. So this is the army list. It's three, actually. Three six-man squads of Acolyte hybrids. And then the Acolyte hybrids, they're going to have the uh, Rock Drill. I do miss, it's either the Saw or the Cutter that could insta-delete something. Oh, I miss that so much. Oh, that stuff was awesome. But alas, it is not to be. It is gone. Damn you, GW! At least bring that back. Come on. Like, that was funny. Um, three 10-man squads of pure strength Genestealers. Now these things are, they have a 4-up invul for their points because each one is like, I don't know, 14 points. Yeah. So for 14 points, you have a 4-up invul model. Strength 4, T4, weapon skill 2-up, and then it can advance and charge, which is cool. It can hide and stuff, so it can excavate, etc. And then the thing with Twisted Helix is you add 1 to the strength characteristic, so it becomes strength 5, an extra move, and then wound rolls of 1 through 2 fail. So for half your army, that's gonna matter. So if your opponent has Meltas, maybe you get lucky. But like the pure strains, oh, they were so efficient, and now you have half of what you can get. But yeah, a bunch of pure strain Genestealers, two 10-man squads of Atlan Jackals. Now they do have wolf quads as well. The wolf quads have the heavy stubber, blasting charges, and small arms. And again, it'll be easier for this one. I'm not gonna really do this list much justice. This is the only army I really struggle with, like making a good list. Because even compared to like Craftworld Eldar, like nothing here wows me. Okay, except for one thing, the Goliath Rock Rider. This is, for the efficiency it brings, maybe the best cost-based transport in the game. It is. I will put money down top 5, if not top 3. Basically, like not really, but I'll put in a Filipino peso. Like it is so good for what it does. Cannot recommend it enough. Also, I have the wrong models for something. Uh, one 3-man squad of Achilles Ridge Runners. That's these guys. They've got your strength 6, AP -3, damage 3 stuff. Isn't gonna be best for anything in the opponent's backline, but with the Armor of Contempt buff, it just, they're even worse now. I would say instead of missile launchers, you could consider them with Because I think there was something else. Oh, God, it's still AP3. I'd say go with the heavy mining laser. Unfortunately, it's AP3, so that means I guess anything armor contempt. If it's infantry, then you're gonna go to AP -1 because they're gonna get light cover as well. It's just not good. I would consider even taking these out. I feel bad for even making this video because I don't really know how to like buff this faction much more. It's just it needs love. I wish the pure strength Genestealers, you could bring them in the fat thing of 20. Uh, while they can win tourneys, it's just they're not nearly where they used to be. And if your opponent underestimates the Goliath Rock Grinders, okay. But yeah, that's just it's great. I think this army is great against anyone that doesn't have Armor of Contempt. Which, I mean, it's split three ways: Imperium, Chaos, and Xenos. And like most of the Chaos gets Armor of Contempt, except for like Knights and Demons. And then Imperium, most Imperium gets it except for like Guard and Admech, and Imperial Knights. But over slightly about half to over half the armies. Yeah, but even then, it's like, oh well, that's only half, so it's a winning matchup. No, it does okay against the other half. It just loses against Armor Contempt hard. Uh, the Acolyte Icon Award, a Primus, and a Calamorph, and 2 Reductus Saboteurs. And I couldn't find a Reductus Saboteur model, so I just copied an alternate version of the Calamorph. I wish Billy the Kid was a bit stronger. Honestly, a lot of this army could just have small buffs, and it wouldn't be game breaking. Like, bring back, if you don't want to bring back, if GW, if they're listening, which I don't know why they would be, they didn't want to bring back the extra pure strength Genestealers, because it's going to kind of like filter people to only playing into Twisted Helix for the buff to them, then I would just say reduce the points for all of this stuff. Reduce the points, because the thing with Goliath Rock Grinders, as nice as they are, they're still T7. And like, okay, maybe they shouldn't be TA or whatever. I get it, but like, and they have a feel no pain, which is really random. But it's just they're basically guard. They're guard plus Tyranid. So the thing is they should have less discipline and more savagery, but the same equipment as the guard. And then they don't have as much high-end equipment because they weren't as trusted, but they have Tyranid models in return. Like, that's how the army should be, 100% for the lore. That's what makes sense. And would balance on the tabletop respectively. How you would play this, right, is you have these squads in the Goliath Rock Grinders, you have these deep, you charge up, and then you have waves of fire to get the crosshair bonuses for your shooting, and these are going to come out, hopefully accomplish something. And if your then your Genestealers will hopefully kill some stuff. They have 4 attacks each, so this is still 120 attacks, and it used to be 240, which was very respectable, very respectable. But alas, it's just yeah. I'll show off the models. This is probably going to be my shorter video. Uh, again, I'll change it when I update all my Xenos lists and whatnot to reflect it, but I would take off the heavy missile launcher and then put on the heavy mining laser onto the Goliath Rock Grinders. Oh, also, actually, while I'm here, where is it? The Goliath Rock Grinders also all have caches of demolition charges. Caches. Primus has Hand of Aberrance for the relic, which is just going to be a like melee damage relic. And then he also has They Came From Below and Shadow Stalker. The Acolyte Icon Ward is going to have Amulet of the Void Worm. The Kellermorph is going to have Wormtooth Rounds and a Perfect Ambush. And that's going to be it for the Proficient Planning and Relics, etc. It's going to end up at 10 CP. A winning matchup, honestly, Harlequins. Like, this army should beat Harlequins. Yeah, because these are not vehicles, so they're cavalry. I think they got enough oomph on the table. But, doesn't mean they'll beat Harlequins, because Harlequins are, well, Harlequins. So, they should have, like, a relative good chance to beat them. It's just the Armor of Contempt just screws this army hard so far. And they have the Tau issue, except Tau has enough like strong firepower and a lot of volume and options. They have bad shooting, but they make their bad shooting become good if you jump through hoops. When I make that argument when it comes to Eldar for souping in Harlequins into Drukhari or Craftworld, that you can't do finicky things to make some units better and combo better. You just have superior alternatives, so just take the better alternative. This army does not. You could soup in Tyranids to this, and that's something that actually is worth considering. I'll have to go back and look at that. But as far as I'm aware, if you do that, you're not going to get their army stuff, but like their army stuff is kind of ass. So I'm gonna have to double check. Cause barf. It like you'd have to take. Now I'm just like motivated to even check this out. My old Tyranids. Okay. I'm thinking for Genestealers, you could take. Oh, well, pretend these are zoanthropes. The Exocrines. A Neurothrope. God, this army is just ass. And then maybe the Rock Grinders. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But honestly, I may make a second part of this video because I feel like I honestly haven't done it justice, and it's gonna be very unfortunate if I pull a Craftworld Drukhari and I just soup the crap out of this. But I just don't feel like it's just that good. Like, if I could bring twice as many Twisted Helix, then we'd be going somewhere. Hell, I'd get rid of these too. I'd be fine with this. I don't even care. I'll just throw random other stuff in here to kill points. It's just, this would be fine with me. But yeah, I'll make it a second part of this video. However, next to come up will be actually Tau. And, oh man, do I have a lot of stuff to talk about for them. So stay tuned. Both of those videos, these videos will be up today. And then I might even do the Genestealer one today. Oh, if you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, all that stupid crap. And I don't know, pass this channel on for anyone who's going to be looking to build different lists. I will cover all the different armies in the game, all the match play legal lists. For the most part, I don't think, like for instance, I don't think I can do the Fallen. And a few other things. Like I don't think you have enough points allowed to do the Gellerpox. So because I cover 2K. I could cover 500 point and combat patrol and incursion armies, but that is not the norm. The norm is 2K, and I mean, there's already going to be so much content for me to do. So it's just maybe that will be way down the road, but so many things will be different, and I'll be so busy. So we will see. But if you have any special requests, comments, concerns, complaints, questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. Have a wonderful day.